Did you know? Agriculture is responsible for approximately 40% of methane emissions caused by humans. The bulk of this methane comes from three sources: animal digestion, manure, and rice cultivation. An estimated 80% of agricultural methane emissions comes mainly from the digestive processes of around 3.8 billion cows, sheep, goats, and other ruminant animals around the world. Part of this methane is produced by tiny microbes that help these animals digest their diets of grass and similar feeds. This methane is ultimately released into the atmosphere through animal burps and microbes that live in livestock manure. The remaining 20% of agricultural methane comes from rice cultivation. This methane is produced by bacteria that find a natural home in the stagnant, low-oxygen water found in rice paddies. So, why do these emissions matter? As our global population grows, so does demand for food. Scientists predict that emissions from food production are expected to rise 40% by 2050, largely due to increased methane emissions from livestock and rice production. Our challenge is to reduce methane emissions from agriculture while meeting the increased demand for meat, dairy, and rice. How can we tackle this challenge? Methane emissions from animals can be lowered with changes to their diets, like higher quality feed and new methane-reducing feed additives, selective breeding, and other improvements to animal management, health, and welfare that result in increased productivity. Managing manure is another proven way to cut methane emissions. Practices such as the separation of the solid and liquid parts of manure, the use of advanced manure management technologies, and covering the storage lagoons or collecting and processing manure for producing biogas can reduce methane emissions. In rice cultivation, shifting away from submerged paddies and promoting the cultivation of upland rice growing areas would reduce the decomposition of crop residues, bringing down methane pollution. Other advancements, such as new varieties of rice and growing techniques, can also reduce methane emissions from rice production. Researchers are creating solutions to reduce methane pollution from agriculture, but more funding must be directed to research to accelerate this development and to make sure farmers will adopt the new technologies. Reducing overall meat and dairy consumption can play a role in reducing methane emissions. However, it's important to note that in many parts of the world, animal protein is a key component of a healthy diet. Limiting food waste is another crucial measure for reducing methane emissions. It is estimated that 23% of all meat in the EU and 20% of dairy products in the US are wasted, meaning that many livestock animals and dairy products become waste instead of food. Changing the way food is both produced and consumed could have a huge effect on our global methane emissions in the years to come. To achieve this impact, we must invest in research now, promote existing methane reduction tactics, and explore new solutions that can create sustainable and low-emitting agriculture.